Did Algeria send a spy to America? The story that terrified early America and confused historians. Imagine a nation only a few years old suddenly finding itself talking about an Algerian spy wandering its streets. Now imagine that this story didn't begin as a rumor among ordinary people. It entered early American literature through a controversial book titled The Algerine Spy in Pennsylvania, written by the American author James Reynolds. But the question that has puzzled historians for more than 2 centuries is this: did Algeria really send a spy to the United States? Or was the entire story nothing more than a political novel that exploited America's fear of a rising North African naval power? And perhaps the biggest mystery of all, how did Algeria, a country thousands of miles away, become the subject of debate in the United States? Congress and influence decisions that helped shape the birth of the United States Navy. Today, we'll uncover the full story. A story where politics, literature, fear, history, and myth all collide. To discover the full story behind this fascinating historical mystery, be sure to follow Epic Battles. If you enjoy epic history, forgotten wars, and untold stories that shape the world, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Epic Battles, where history comes alive. America independent, but vulnerable. To understand this story, we must travel back to 1783. The American Revolutionary War had just ended, and Britain officially recognized the independence of its 13 former colonies. The United States of America was born, but it was far from becoming a global power. It was a young nation struggling with enormous challenges. It had no powerful standing army, no navy capable of protecting its merchant ships. Its economy was fragile. Its experience in international diplomacy was extremely limited. Most importantly, American merchant vessels had lost the protection they once enjoyed under the British flag. That was where the real problem began. The Mediterranean was anything but peaceful. It was one of the world's most fiercely contested maritime arenas. And among the strongest naval powers operating there was the Regency of Algiers. Algiers, the naval power that Europe respected. By the late 18th century, Algiers was far more than just an Ottoman province on the North African coast. It had become one of the Mediterranean's most influential naval powers. Its fleet was experienced. Its sailors were highly skilled. Its diplomatic influence reached across Europe. Major European powers, including Britain, France, Spain, the Netherlands, and Denmark, signed treaties with Algiers, and many paid annual tribute to guarantee the safety of their merchant vessels. When the United States emerged as an independent nation, it suddenly found itself outside this established diplomatic system. No treaties, no protection, no experience. American ships quickly became vulnerable targets. The shock of 1785. In the summer of 1785, America's worst fears became reality. Algerian corsair intercepted 2 American merchant ships. Several American sailors were captured and taken to Algiers. It was the first major international crisis faced by the newly independent United States. Suddenly, Congress faced difficult questions. Should America pay a ransom? Should it negotiate? Or should it wage a naval war it had no ability to fight? The debate divided American leaders. Some believed paying was the least costly solution. Others warned that paying tribute once would mean paying forever. Yet everyone agreed on one thing: the United States lacked the naval power to defend its own commerce. From that moment on, the name Algiers appeared repeatedly in American newspapers, congressional debates, and political discussions as one of the greatest challenges facing the young republic. George Washington's hard lesson. President George Washington realized the problem extended far beyond 2 captured ships. If the nation could not protect its trade, it could never build a strong economy. If its merchant fleet remained vulnerable, the United States would never be respected as an independent power. Serious discussions about creating a permanent American Navy soon began. One important historical point must be made. Algiers was not the only reason the United States created its navy. However, it was unquestionably one of the most significant factors that exposed America's weakness and convinced its leaders that naval power was no longer optional. It was essential. Stay tuned for part 2. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel Epic Battles.